What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Now, we heard all the fiasco and fanfare about Meghan Markle. You've seen all those who make their lives to chase Caucasian males. They were celebrating as usual, writing articles, feel like they're going to become a princess or trying to live vicariously through Meghan Markle, a woman who does not consider herself black. She considers herself biracial. She is not really going to deal with some of the same issues that black women would deal with on a daily, but that's beside the point. We understand that we have a sickness in our community on the male and the female side. Some of us in our community view white people as God. I have been convinced of that because I have not seen them fight to be with nobody else or fight for no other issue like they fight to be with white people or defend white people. Even white people don't treat each other like that, the way some black people have a love and affinity for white people. I mean, it's actually quite interesting that they are reacting that way and feel that way. But some of them was making this big fanfare, the same cast of characters who always jump up anytime they see a black woman with a Caucasian male. Well, why didn't they celebrate something that we're about to talk about here? And I want to give a shout out to the sister Anna on Patreon for bringing this to my attention. I seen this picture, but I really didn't get into it at the time period because I was trying to get caught up on things that we had just kind of need to get out. But you see this sister here, African-American woman that considers herself black. She married an Ethiopian prince. Now, her name is Ariana Austin, as you can see. She married 35-year-old lawyer Joel Makonnen. Now, he's the great-grandson of Haile Selassie, if I'm saying it right, the last emperor of Ethiopia, on September 9 in Maryland. The couple married 12 years after they first met on the dance floor of a Washington, D.C. nightclub, Pearl. Now, Makonnen told the New York Times that he hit on his future bride and her friend using a cheesy pickup line. Now, I mean, look at this. This is some royalty type pictures. I mean, and yet this is not spread all over social media. I mean, let's go down. I mean, look at there. I mean, what is it that you can't celebrate this, but you want to celebrate? What's that guy name? Harry, I guess is his name. I don't keep up with them people. This is another picture from the wedding. The bride and groom wore crowns and capes, making them look like the true royals that they are. And that's them there. I mean, look at there. Why isn't this celebrated? Why it wasn't all over Bossip and all over what's the other ones? I just Bossip top of my head. Madame Noir. And why wasn't this said? This black girl magic and girl power and princess. Why wasn't this said? Because I didn't see this at all. I didn't see anything. Let's keep scrolling down here. I mean, that dress is nice. That is a real nice dress. I wonder how much that one costs, but yeah, the sister did a good job on that one. Now here, that's they're talking about all the people that was in the camp there. Let's go ahead and look at that, a bigger picture of that. I mean, this is what a lot of people say is black love right there. Now, as we keep scrolling down, they're talking more about the situation, how they met, and as you can see here, now they said that the family has traces back to King Solomon, which King Solomon was one of the richest people in the world, and also the Queen of Sheba. There's a lot of history in Ethiopia biblically, and it's the only African nation has never been colonized. So that's like a wonderful thing about Ethiopia in itself. Like I said, I really want to go to Ethiopia. It's kind of, if God say the same, I'd like to travel there next year and cover the Ascenda Festival. But this is just awesome. I love this. It's great. I mean, look at this here. I mean, it's just good to see this. This is the bridesmaids. This is another picture of a royal couple. But yet we're not sharing this, of course. They're dancing. This is the bridesmaids. As you can see, the tables that they set up. Now I'm looking at this cake right here. Nice looking cake. Now my wife, she can make that cake. That's for sure. That's actually a simple one, but it's still nice. It's still, and I'm thinking on the guise of being a critic of cakes, because my wife makes so many cakes, so I can look at certain details of things. So I'm looking with that eye, but it still looks nice. And that's them there over a couple of years. They talked about their lineage, as you can see here. All the different ones who had ran Ethiopia. As we go down. And then it ties down to them. So my issue with the whole thing was, you can't celebrate black love. You can't celebrate when black people get together, even a royal wedding. But we can go all out for Meghan Markle. You can make all these videos. And it goes back to what I said at the beginning of the video. There are some black people who have that sickness. And even if I show this video, and I'm showing you the pictures, and I'll put the link in the description box. You can go to it yourself. You can make your own videos about this and touch on it yourself about black royalty, black love. I mean, shoot, I love to see this. I would love to be invited to somebody's royal wedding one day in some African nation. I would definitely love to attend that and just see the festivities. But you have a black woman from America become a princess, and yet that's not talked about, but Meghan Markle is talked about. And the thing about Meghan Markle, she's not going to get none of the benefits. They're already treating her like a stepchild, from what I've heard, how they're going to treat her. And yet that's okay, because at least you with white daddy. And that's just sickening to me personally, because it's not the white people that I'm having an issue with when I say that. It's the black people, because you supposed to be the most religious people in America, and yet you have more worship for the white man and white woman than you do for your own God. That's why I say the white man and woman is God to you. It's not the Father of heaven and earth, because you have proven that every single day. I remember one time I had a white dude told me that nobody loves white women more than black men, because say we don't even care about them like that. And then vice versa. Now, of course, not all of us at all. Well, that's not even the nucleus of us. Obviously not. But it's still something that we must address in our community. It's hard lines that we must go down and touch on because no one else is going to talk about these things. And if you're talking about fixing the black family, then you got to get rid of all the issues and problems that we're preventing our family from getting together, along with going along with these images. It's good to see an image like this. There's nothing wrong with that, because they're not going to show you this image that we're looking at right here on CNN, MSNBC. They're not going to show you that, but take a good look at that. They're happy. We need to replicate that all over the place. That's why I don't advertise and promote whoredom in our community. I promote families, because the only way we're going to grow and become something great unless we have families. So, shout out to Ariana for getting married. She's a princess now, and that's just great to see. And let's see if they're going to have some fanfare for Ariana. Let's see if they're going to say Black Girl Magic and XYZ. But of course, I guarantee you that same cast of characters is not going to celebrate this. They're going to find an excuse why they didn't celebrate it, because they really don't care about black women and girls. They only care about subjugating themselves under white supremacy through the worship of a white man. I mean, it's kind of sad, but if you put your faith and trust in man, you get exactly what you deserve. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this particular video. Share the video on your social media pages. See if you can call out the hypocrisy of any of them that celebrated Meghan Markle and ask them how they're going to celebrate this sister. Like the commentary and subscribe. Make sure you click the notification bell to get in touch with our new news stories or live streams.